ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಡಿಯರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಆಸ್ ಯು ನೋ that we have started mission GPSTR 2021. Already 9 lectures have been uploaded. We have make a separate playlist, so you can go to my YouTube channel and you can search in the playlist. You will get it the videos. So now in today's class we are going to discuss about the chapter number 2, current electricity. Already 2 videos have been uploaded on current electricity. So this is the third video. In this video lecture we are going to discuss about Ohm's law, electrical resistivity, electrical resistance, electrical conductivity and conductance. These topics are very much important. In each examination we will get one question, each one or two descriptive or objective question from these topics. So be connect with us till the end of this video. You are going to get the complete knowledge. So before to move on, I'll request you please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're watching my video first time. So as much as possible share the videos, because so many students they are not getting English lecture videos on GPSTR syllabus. So we'll discuss the first important concept, that is Ohm's law. So I think since from your 10th standard you have studied this concept, okay? From 9th standard only you have this concept, Ohm's law. So as you know that what exactly Ohm's law says, the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across it. Okay, see, for example, if you have a conductor, as you know that conductor means which have the ability to conduct the electricity, that we are going to call it as a conductor. So inside the conductor, the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference. Okay, so the current inside the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference. So potential difference is nothing but your voltage. So so this is the statement what we will get from the Ohm's law. If you want to write this statement in the mathematical form, so here I have written V is directly proportional to I. When you are going to increase the voltage, current is also going to increase. When you increase the potential difference, current is also going to increase. So that potential difference only we are going to call it as an voltage. Or else you can write V equal to I into R. Okay, voltage is equal to I into R. When you're going to remove the proportionality constant, you will get equal to sign, V equal to IR. So R is here resistance. Okay, so what resistance will do means it resists the flow of charges. See, V equal to I, here I have drawn a diagram. So when you're going to increase the voltage, current is also going to increase. So this is about Ohm's law. So note one thing here, resistance R depends on the nature, dimension and temperature of the conductor. Okay, resistance, it depends upon which factor? Nature, dimension and temperature of the conductor. Next, afterwards, the SI unit of resistance, as you know, that is ohm, and this is the symbol you have to be remember. Now we'll discuss about resistance. What exactly the resistance is? See, resistance is denoted by R. It is the opposition offered by a conductor to the flow of electric current through it. When a conductor carrying the current, at that time, if there will be a what exactly the resistance will do means it will stop the electron movement. So once it will stop the electron movement means what happen? Then there will be a no flow of current. So what exactly the resistance will do the same. Okay, it will oppose the flow of electric charges. So R is directly proportional to L. That means resistance is directly proportional to the length. And also R is directly proportional to 1 by A. That means inversely, resistance is inversely proportional to the area. Okay, so when area is going to increase, also the resistance is going to decrease. Okay, so you can write R is directly proportional to L by and inversely proportional to A. So that's why we can if you want to remove that proportionality constant, then you will get equal to sign R equal to rho L by A. Okay, so this rho is the resistivity or specific resistance, you can call it as an. So here I have make a note, it depends on nature of a material and temperature. Okay, this is about the resistance. So same thing we'll discuss here. Electrical resistivity means what? Resistance is over. Now this is about the resistivity. Resistivity, it depends as the resistance of a material of a unit length with unit area of cross section. Okay, it depends upon as the resistance of a material of unit length with unit area of cross section. SI unit is ohm meter. Okay, next, conductivity. So conductivity is nothing but the inverse of resistivity of a conductor is called its conductivity. Sometimes they'll ask you what you mean by conductivity, then you have to be right. The inverse of resistivity of a conductor is called conductivity. So you can write in mathematical form, conductivity is equal to 1 by rho. The SI unit is mho inverse meter inverse or mho meter inverse. Okay, you can write like this. This is about conductance. The inverse of resistance is called conductance of a conductor. Okay, you can denote conductance as G equal to 1 by R. SI unit is mho inverse or mho. So with this we'll conclude this video. You can take the screenshot of this. Okay, so in today's class we have discussed about Ohm's law, resistance, resistivity, conductivity and conductance. I hope you have understand the concept. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to our channel and don't forget to turn on the bell icon. Thank you, dear friends.